Hey folks, welcome back. Another beautiful ride in here on the Skidoo just a moment ago. Coda's in tow out there somewhere on the trail, as you guys saw. Oh, there he is over there. He did a little detour. I probably hear me, but anyways, it's a beautiful day out here, and so I'm taking full advantage of it because winter is, well, it's pretty long here in Canada, not to mention it's generally pretty cold, but today it's just a little bit below zero, so I'm taking advantage of that, and I'm going to cut some more wood with my Woodland Mills. Now behind me, I've got a bunch of stuff in tow here, and some of it includes my coffee, so I'm going to get that unloaded in a minute. I also want to get up the walkway, or the boardwalk as I like to call it, and you guys have seen before, it goes from there over to there. I'm going to put that back into place, and hopefully we can add a bit more lumber to this stack here, which I got started on last day. This right here behind me is the lumber shed. Right behind me on the other side is the sawmill shed, or hillbilly hideout version 2.0 as I like to call it. If you want to see any of those builds, well, check out the playlist for those. Heading on inside here, you guys can see my Woodland Mills, my HM130. This thing is my pride and joy. This thing is what I like to spend a lot of time working with because this makes me some beautiful lumber. That's exactly what we're going to do today. Right behind you here, I've got some fresh logs that I just dragged out of the bush, and jump on down here. I got some decent sized ones. These came down in a big storm, and well, I cut them up best I could, dragged them out here with the snow machine. I'm going to get those onto the mill and hopefully cut some of them today. I think we got a few hours left of sunlight, so why not take advantage of it? right, don't want to overwork myself, eh? Better lubricate. Holy smokes. That's probably no good. I don't know why that's so tight on there. You guys know exactly what this is if you're not brand new. If you are brand new, this is what I like to call sludge. Dark as the night sky coffee. That is good stuff. I bring a container of water just to make myself feel better. But hey, if you think about coffee, it's part water, right? Maybe I'm hydrating a little bit. I know, it's a diuretic, but anyways. Okay, we're getting along pretty good here. We got one log down. I got a bunch of 2x6s made, 12 feet long. That was a real nice log, nice and solid. I also got two 1x8s. I think they're 1x7s maybe, but regardless, I got two additional boards. Now I'm going to get one more log, and we'll try to get a bit more done here before the sun goes down. I tell you, this is sort of like my my hideaway here. This is a beautiful thing out here. Weather's beautiful, coffee's nice and dark, and got my nice snow machine with me. Go out for a little rip on my way back. The machine's working good. I can't complain. Life's good out here. Well, guys, I'm trying to make my way through the snow here and get all these logs sort of wrangled up there, and it's a bit of a hassle, especially when you're dealing with something like this. You guys may not notice, but this right here, the hook part, it's actually bent, so it's open, so it doesn't hook around a log anymore. And so unless the log's like this big, it's not really going to do much. And well, my logs aren't that big, so this thing, despite the fact that I tried to finesse some welds on there and put on an extra piece of pipe, it's pretty much proven to be a piece of junk. Yeah, I'm not gonna say what brand this is. It's probably not even in existence anymore. But this thing is probably ready to be retired. There's my rant. Let's get her up there. Okay. So, okay guys, well, I got a big box here. Basically they're just stickers. They're 1 by 1 inch pieces of wood. I just use them as scrap, for them. I use these to go in between the layers. I keep the boards when I space them. I like to keep them as, you know, at least an inch wide, inch gap between the boards and an inch between the rows. I basically am just going to take them and lay these out, and I try to line up this sticker with the sticker underneath. Nothing too fancy going on here. I know some of you guys might do it differently, and that's fine by me. Anyways, just lay these out. These are a little mangy. Looks like they've, I don't know why they're so dark, but regardless, there we go. Get a wider one for there. And all I try to do when I'm stacking them up is I try to keep the material that's the same dimensions together, so that if I need it, I don't have to throw all the 2x6s or 2x8s or whatever off the 2x4s. So let's put the 2x4s up. Keep in mind they're green, so meaning they're wet. They're not exactly light, especially at 12-foot length. And if possible, I try to line up 12-footers on top of 12-footers on top of 12-footers, 8-footers on top of 8-footers on top of 8. I don't spend a heck of a lot of time making sure that's the way it is. I try, but you know, that doesn't always work, right? There's that. We got our 2x6s here we just cut. So I'm going to make a new layer of those. Well guys, there you go. Now you can see some of the lumber I just cut piled up here. I think it looks kind of nice. It's very rewarding seeing it here all piled up and ready to get dry. Now keep in mind it's not going to dry this time of year, but once the spring rolls around and the air starts to you know, warm up a little bit, we'll see this stuff dry, and next thing you know, I'll be putting it into action. If you guys wanted to know why I've got it set up like this, why these 2x4s are so short and why they don't come all the way to the edge, it's because my forks are not as wide as this building. And I'm not talking about the fork I'm about to eat with. I'm talking about the forks on my tractor. My tractor forks are 42 inches wide or long. And so making this 42 inches allows me to get my forks under it and lift up the whole pile. If I were to have the boards, these 2x4s go right to the edge, I would only get about halfway. I'd start to lift, and obviously the back half would tip off. Therefore, I'm sort of doing it in 2 stages. Tune in next time, you'll see that in action. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna pack it in here for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, well, come on back next time. Hopefully that will be more your liking. If you're brand new here, welcome aboard. If you're not brand new here, well, welcome back. And for everyone out there, take care, be well, and I'll see you next time.